Hey Sagittarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly connections reading. So I'm going to lay out the cards and we're going to go from there. I'm going to tell you what each card is focused on. All right, so the first card here we have is the Five of Wands in the reverse. All right, and then we have the Empress. Then we have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Magician. Okay, so we're going to focus on the first card here, and that particular card is asking why you for them. So why is Sagittarius for this person? Okay, so let's move these over a little bit. So we've got the Five of Wands here in the reverse. So when it comes to why you for this person, I feel like what this is saying is whoever this person is, you keep this person on their toes. Okay, or you are going to keep this person on their toes. They are never necessarily going to know exactly where they stand with you, or it's going to be hard for them to know where they stand with you. So they can't base what they do or what they say on any certainty that you're completely in it with them. For some reason, you're forcing this person to face uncertainty and trust their intuition. All right, so let's get some more information on that. What's this about? All right, an adversary. This card has come up so much this week. So I feel like the adversary is your person to themselves, okay? They're fighting a battle within themselves when it comes to you. They're not sure about you based on how you interact with them. You might be giving one impression one day, you might be giving a different impression the next day. You know, you might be saying one thing one day, you might be saying the opposite a week later. This person is really forced to face the adversary within, which is the feeling of not knowing where they stand with you. So let's see what that's about. All right, so we've got the Three of Cups. This person doesn't know whether or not they're your friend, they're your colleague, they're your buddy, they're your booty call. They don't know where they stand. You know, do you have deep feelings for them? Do you have love for them? They simply don't know. And that's why you are in this person's life, is to force this person to listen to their intuition. I feel like they know more than they would admit. So let's see why the Three of Cups. All right, so we've got King of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups can be a card of Cancer, so you might be dealing with Cancer. So this person really only has one choice, and that is to empty their cup of emotion to you and see what happens. See where the chips fall. Not holding their cup of love or their cup of feelings close to the vest and not saying anything, that isn't going to get them anywhere with you. It's like either they're going to be authentic with their feelings with you, or they're going to remain in this land of not knowing, or a feeling of not knowing, or not knowing where they stand with you. So you have come into this person's life in order to allow them to step up and reveal what's in their heart. Okay? So over here, the Empress, why them for you? Why is this person in your life? So we have the Empress. All right, so I feel like this person is showing up in your life, even though you're keeping them in a very imbalanced state for their own good. I feel like this person is showing you perhaps exactly what you would like to see in another person. You know, your ideal partner, your ideal feminine, whatever it is. They're showing you something that maybe you've never seen in another person. All right, so let's see what that's about. The teachers around you. All right, so this person is teaching you something. This card and the adversary card are all through the readings this week. I don't understand why. I don't know why it works like that, but it does. So, yeah, so this person is teaching you something by just being who they are around you. They're showing you a new way. They're showing you something that maybe you just have not seen in another person or in another relationship in your life. So what is it that they might be teaching you? Hierophant, Taurus energy. So we've got two cards of Taurus, and Empress is also Libra as well. You know, they're showing you what it looks like when somebody's heart is truly committed in one direction. That's, I feel like, what's happening here. That's, you know, the Hierophant is also a teacher, the energy of a mentor or a teacher. A mentor or a teacher, you know, shows you the way. And in a relationship and a connection, you know, shows you, I feel like this person shows you that they want you, that they're interested in you, that, and maybe they're showing you an aspect of love or of connection that you really haven't seen before. So why the Hierophant? And we have King of Wands. They're showing you a level of confidence. And it's funny because I feel like their confidence, is actually inspired by a lack of confidence. What they're showing you is something that you inadvertently are teaching them. So they're rising to a higher level because of you, okay? And then the effect of that is they're teaching you what you need to see. That's why this person is here. They're teaching you, they're showing you a variation of love that you haven't seen before. So what sparked this connection? And we've got the Five of Cups. So in some way, the two of you might have connected initially around an emotional loss. So the two of you might have gotten into a deep conversation about a loss that you've experienced emotionally on both sides, or you connected on one person's loss. One person showed an abundance of emotion, and in some way it was very attractive to the other person. And I feel like that could go either way. And what that did was it illuminated that there were mutual feelings between the two of you. So I feel like somebody's deep feelings here showed that this connection existed to begin with. It created a realization that this connection was here to begin with. All right, so more information here. A loss actually created a certain partnership, whether the two of you acknowledge it or not. It created a certain partnership. It strengthened a partnership between the two of you. It might have strengthened a friendship, or a friendship that was growing into something more. So what is this partnership about? We have Judgment. Okay, so I feel like whatever this emotional loss was that you connected with the other person about, created a partnership of renewal for both of you, something new for both of you, a rebirth for both of you. What's this rebirth about? Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. I feel like it's a rebirth in communication in some way. The spark between the two of you was, I feel like this is confirming, it was talking about something that deeply emotionally affected you, that, you know, the next day you might have felt like a new person, or they felt like a new person. Both of you did. You both were thinking about how you initially came together, or you initially connected on this emotional conversation that you had. Okay, so moving on to the fourth card here, what is this connection about? Well, when we're talking about communication and the spark, you know, this connection is about, you know, can we share our intentions with each other? Can we share the intentions that we have with each other? Can we accept that the universe has put the two of us together, put the two of us face to face, to potentially create something together? Let's get some more information on that. All right, so we've got perspective. This connection is about, what is our perspective on our intentions towards each other? Was this ever addressed? Was this talked about? What is this perspective about? What do we have? There it is, Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is speaking to, this connection is about the perspective that we had with our intentions towards each other. And, you know, did we have this conversation? Did we connect with a full cup of love for each other? Or were we coming together with, you know, because we emptied our cup of love with each other? So I feel like it's about perspective, you know, the fact that this person, you know, doesn't know where they stand. I feel like that's what this connection is about. That this person feels like they have no choice but to, you know, empty, to be emotionally open with you. That's like their only choice. I feel like this is your person offering, you know, this Ace of Cups, this full cup of love, like emotionally sharing with you. So Ace of Pentacles, that's about sharing our intentions together. Did that happen? Because that's what this connection is about. If we didn't share or mutually share a cup of love and mutually share our intentions, then I feel like the perspective that especially your person has is probably off. So why the Ace of Cups? And then we've got the Nine of Wands. So, you know, if we didn't share our intentions and our full cups of love with each other mutually, It caused one person or both people to reflect back on their fears, 9 of Wands, to reflect back on a fearful situation that they are afraid of reliving in this particular scenario. Okay, they're afraid of it. And this connection is not meant to inspire fear. It's meant to inspire sharing our cups of love and our cups of intentions. It's not meant to inspire fear. But fear is a byproduct of the fact that maybe one or both people didn't share their cup of love, didn't share their intentions, so it's messed up the perspective and it's caused us to go backwards. 9 of Wands is completely focused on the past. Okay, past experiences that they may now be attaching to this connection that really have nothing to do with this connection. Okay, so what is the barrier or the resistance here? Okay, it's a fear of an ending. Okay, that either this has ended because our perspective is completely wrong, all right, or it's a fear that it will end. And let's see, let's get some additional information there. Yep. So it's a fear that a love relationship here may have never gotten off the ground. Maybe it was never a love situation to begin with. Maybe somebody thought it was a love relationship when it was actually a friendship. But either way, the resistance here is that a love relationship either is going to end or never got off the ground or never got started. So let's see, what is this about? And then we've got 6 of Wands in the reverse. The resistance is about letting down our guard. When this card is in the upright, it's full-on ego victory, no matter who sees it. In the reverse here, this is about removing the ego from the situation. Somebody here or both people have a resistance to letting down their guard, letting their ego kind of move away from the situation. Why the 6 of Wands in the reverse? 6 of Cups. Okay, because there is a deep type of soul connection here that feels really good when we might be around each other. But are we acting authentically on a soulmate or a soul connection here? Or are we acting out of fear that it's going to end? Fear that a love relationship that feels very deep, very connected. There might be a lot of nostalgia here. The two of you might remind each other of what it is that you wanted in a relationship way back when that you may not have gotten. Okay. All right. So moving on to the last card here, which is what we're not disclosing to each other. Okay. What is unspoken? What is unspoken is the Magician, which is what we are trying to manifest with each other. What are we trying to manifest with each other? Interesting. A debt. Okay, so I feel like neither person, this is about each individual person. There's some type of debt that you feel like you might have to pay because of past experiences. Like you haven't resolved your past challenges or fears when it comes to love relationships. So each person that you meet, it almost feels like you have to pay a debt for past mistakes, past relationships. I feel like what you keep hidden here is you think about this. You think about what if the worst thing that could possibly happen is happening again, or the worst experience that you've had as far as love relationships is happening again with this person. Let's see what this is about. Okay, we have the World. This can be card of Capricorn. So, you know, I feel like what you're trying to manifest here, on the one hand, is a very, very happy ending, and you're kind of keeping that under wraps when it comes to this person. And on the flip side, I feel like this is what you go back and forth with, is a beautiful, happy ending with this person, and like a disaster, a debt that you feel like you deserve to pay because of past mistakes in relationships. Okay, why the World? And we've got Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that going back and forth between, you know, I feel like your past and your future, I feel like, is what this represents here. What you're manifesting in the future, what you have manifested in the past. There's no debt to pay. Okay, so any negative thoughts that you're having about past experiences or past relationships or things that have gone wrong, okay, because you went through that, because you experienced that, you've already, that debt is paid. So shifting the energy, shifting out of that fearful energy, that fear that a love relationship is going to end with somebody that you have a deep connection with. Allow that to kind of bubble up to the surface. I feel like it's supposed to, especially here. This connection really is about dealing with fears of the past. That's why you are coming together with this person. The universe is trying to show you that just because you had a negative experience in the past doesn't mean that it's going to be that in the future. But your person is learning how to trust their intuition, and this person is also trying to show you a confidence of knowing where their heart is committed, and showing you a different version of what love can look like. So it's like keep your thoughts high vibration, I feel like, is important in this connection. All right, so let's get some advice from the universe. One for you, two for you, one for them, two for them. All right, so the first one for you, we've got shimmer with diamond light. Express your creativity. Okay, that's very saggy. Shimmer with diamond light. So allow the best qualities of yourself to shine through, and then let those qualities kind of guide you in this situation and with this person. When this person sees your diamond light, I feel like they have no choice but to know, you know, what's in your heart. What do we have here? Prepare for soul healing. Forgive and release everyone. So, you know, when it comes to this over here, the fears of the past, this connection is soul healing for you, because this person is definitely showing you something that you've never seen before in relationships. So that's why it's important to realize that not to bring the past into the present, because it has no relationship. The past has no relationship with the present unless you give it permission to. So forgive and release the past. This connection can be soul healing for you. For your person, what do we have here? Look to the stars. Well, what does the star represent in the tarot? It represents healing, and it also represents, you know, looking at your heart's desire. Accept the keys and codes of stellar wisdom. So your person might be seeing a lot of signs, a lot of numbers, having dreams, you know, speaking to them, speaking to that intuition that they're being asked to trust when it comes to dealing with you. Okay? And then, what do we have for them? Be fair in all situations. Resolve your conflicts. And I feel like for this person, it's resolving their inner conflict. The first card that we had over here with, you know, as far as why you for them, it's resolving their internal conflict of not knowing where they stand with you, okay? Which is them having to trust their intuition, okay? Even if we've all had bad experiences in the past with relationships, you know, how can I trust my intuition when the only thing I know are disappointments in the past? So this is talking to this person to be fair to themselves, that this situation may have no commonalities to their past situations at all. Okay? All right. So, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. I will talk to you next time. Okay? Thanks so much. Bye.